What is going on, everyone? It's your boy Rockerman, and we are back at it again. Another BCL stream. Today, I am joined by my friend Underscore.
Hello.
Yeah, he'll be helping me commentate today. We've got Limitless versus Orion, rank modifier for, I believe this is seventh spot in the league here. So should be a good game to watch here. Both these two solid teams. Heading in kind of opposite directions. I think I've said this before about Orion and Limitless, or Orion and another team heading in opposite directions here. Orion kind of fallen just a little bit here, and they were able to win against Liftoff and kind of retain their spot. So they're trying to make their way back up here. Limitless has kind of been in the middle here, kind of around the lower 7-6 area here. So they're trying to hold on to their spot here. So Orion was with the challenge here, and yeah, we got in the green, we've got Limitless, and in the yellow, we've got Orion. Um, yeah. Underscore. What are you thinking here? Who do you think's gonna take this? Who do you think is gonna take this game today? The series.
So I think when I've seen Orion battle, I feel like they play I've seen them play pretty aggressive before, and I'm not sure about Limitless. And I think that if they get to mid, whoever gets to mid first, that could be, that could mean three-fourths versus a half, which could potentially change the whole game. And so I think for right now, I'm gonna put my bets on probably Orion.
Okay. Okay. Um. Yeah. As for yeah, you guys can throw yours in the chat here. What you guys think? Who you think's gonna take the win? 74 die as lol. That sounds like fake. Okay. Anyways, but my prediction here. Let's see. We do have 10v10, which we don't see often from Limitless. Able to get 10 players on. Um. I don't know. I think I want to lean. All right. So we are on US. This isn't international, by the way. So we're on US for the first map here. Strike to Ray. Um. I don't know. I want to say 2-1. I think I'm gonna go 2-1, and then I want to lean towards Limitless 2-1 here. I think Orion will be able to take a round, but I think in the end Limitless is just gonna be too strong for them. I could definitely see Limitless taking this one 2-0 even if I had to lean somewhere else besides 2-1. But I don't know, I just feel like Limitless is gonna be too strong here. They've got a lot of good PvPers, a lot of good miners here. I just feel like that's gonna be a little bit too much for Orion today. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking here.
I could definitely see that.
Yeah. Let's see what you guys are thinking in chat there. Couple 2-1 Limitless, 2-1 Orion. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right. Right now we're at 2 minutes, so teams should be making their way up to the surface here, kind of distributing a little bit of the gear. See Shy with half there. Yundi's got a chest plate. Joyful's half. A little bit of gear here it's starting to come down here for Limitless. Let's go check over on Orion's end.
I'm not seeing much for Orion here. I'm not seeing much armor being made yet.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Looks like you see a diamond axe for a Cout there, possibly a
Uh,
Zerk. Otherwise, I don't know why you would make a diamond axe. Probably Zerk there. That would be unfortunate if they just made a diamond axe.
It does look like they still have people coming up though.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like Black Rose Rachel's gonna make her way up. Yeah, so this is a battle for the 7th spot. So Orion is 8, Limitless is 7. Orion challenged Limitless here, so the winner will be in rank number 7 here. Yeah, looks like Yikes Man here is going 3/4. Count is also 3/4 now. Starting to distribute the gear a little bit more here. Let's go check back over on Limitless's end, see how they're
So
doing.
now, Joyful over here has 3/4. Vacker has 3/4. Shy has half.
See Yunni building up as well with 3/4. And then, yeah, Shy is half. You got Wrecked by Me has half. So pretty good mining game so far, it looks like, from Limitless. They could get a couple more players. So they've got 3/4 and 2 halves here. So 3/4, 2 halves. Not bad. That's half their team there. They would probably like to get a little bit more gear, enough to stack a couple more people have. But we'll see. Looks like Black Rose Rachel came back up, possibly distributing some diamonds. Aerotic is also up, possibly throwing some more diamonds than this. So we'll see. I would expect them to get a little bit more stacked here. It looks like Shy's going 3/4 now as well. Okay, let's see. We see Archer over here. Looks like Gringo here building a little bit of a pillar up here so they can shoot across. Not a bad idea. I've seen that a lot more recently where teams have decided to pillar up. You can kind of get more of a better shot there because you don't have to shoot or angle your shots as much there. So
I've seen some pretty good archers hit midair, which is always, I think, super cool to watch.
definitely, we'll see if they can do that. Looks like got a battle. Looks like we only got one archer for both teams. Looks like Matt Hatter's gonna be the archer over here for Orion. See if he can land some shots on these Zerks. I'll be curious to see if these Zerks are gonna, speed bridge on the top or if they're gonna leap here. It's always curious to watch. I feel like they both might. I feel like Orion's gonna jump, and I feel like Limitless might just speed bridge, but we'll have to see here. All right.
So talking gear-wise, I feel like Orion is a little bit on the low side for gear over here.
Yeah.
They looks like they have two halves,
Oh yeah.
and then there's Xerxer.
Looks like you see speed building on the top here is Cout. Looks like they're able to dodge all those arrows. Looks like they can. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, they're gonna try to leap onto that pillar there. Looks like that's what they're gonna do. They almost had it. If they would have went right away, they could have got mid, but they waited a split second too long. And that's gonna cost them there. Looks like
it does look like Limitless just got on there.
Yes.
Limitless
Yunyi and Joyful are on there. It looks like Yikes is running back there. Let's see. Is someone trapped under mid here? It looks like Cout's under mid. I don't know what happened to the third Zerk there. Yeah, Limitless able to take mid. Looks like they're getting the rest of their team there. Yeah, Limitless already a little bit out gearing here. Oh, Joyful versus Alley there. Oh, Joyful's trying to run away there. Yeah, Alley, the rest of Orion kind of makes their way up here. Looks like Cout's right there. I think this is Yikes Man as well. Cout's got to be careful. I don't think he has a leap. What is he? I don't know what he's doing. He gets knocked off. Yikes Man is able to leap back up. I don't know what Cout's doing. They're kind of stuck under mid. They kind of just stood there and waited for Limitless to knock them off. I really don't understand. Orion probably wants to wait and see if they can get this guy back up here. Looks like he's trying to fall off this pillar here. Is Cout. I feel like Cout's playing a little bit too passive here. They just gotta go for it. No, I don't think that was a good idea. Now they're stuck underneath here. They might be able to get up still. They gotta be careful not to get knocked off. Oh, they're just gonna be able to get out of there. Looks like Orion probably will rotate now that they've got their player. It looks like they're all calling the rotate here. See Gringo on the top shooting back.
Taking a couple shots here and there.
Looks like Limitless is rotating over this way. Will they make the push right away though? I think they might. Now it looks like they're gonna wall it off there. Play it safe. They think they realize they got the gear advantage here. They got like pretty much all of mid, I believe. So they've got definitely have the gear advantage, the soup advantage. So they're just gonna play a little bit of the long game here. It looks like.
So it looks like they have over 4 players with half 5 players.
Yeah, it looks like the majority of their team.
Yeah, most of them having diamond gear. It looks like Gringo, the not having any diamond.
Yeah, that's the archer there. So that's probably the last one that Limitless will stack here. But yeah, other than that, looks like Limitless has a lot of good gear here. It looks like they sent their miners down already, trying to play the long game here, and I think Orion is probably gonna have to try to play that as well. Try to even the gear out a little bit. I think they'll probably play this as long as they can because they know they were pretty outgeared here. We see heckled here on the surface. Looks like they're just full irons still. So there's a lot of full irons. We see. I mean, Matt Hatter, he's archer, but still a lot of full irons on Orion's side. So they're probably gonna feel the same way as that. They're gonna have to mine and try to get gear. And if both teams mine, the gear will eventually even out. If Orion stays mining for a while here, it'll eventually even out a little bit. Even with Limitless getting mid, Limitless will definitely be able to probably get pants first. I think that might be what they're playing for. As soon as they get everyone pants, they'll probably end up just pushing here. But it's not a bad strategy here. But I feel like I would like to see Limitless kind of push this right away after they got all in mid, distribute the gear a little bit, and then kind of make the push. Because there was a lot of full irons for Orion that they could have easily dropped in a team fight here if they would have made the push straight away. All right.
And they also may have just been sitting. Orion may have just been sitting there to maybe help stall their timer as well.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit there. It looks like this wall is coming out pretty far for Limitless. This is interesting. They've kind of got. I've never really seen something like this a lot. It looks like they got two kind of or a couple kind of barriers here before they get to their wall. Yeah, because that's gonna slow a team down majorly if you think about it. Instead of being able to run all the way across and just get up to the wall right away, they're gonna have to go through these kind of little pillars. They can either one they can try to jump over like that, or they're like if they're like this, you can't really jump over. You're gonna have to either build a block or dig through. So it's gonna cost them a little bit of time. Allows Limitless's miners to come up or come up before the Orion team gets to the wall there. So it's not that's actually a pretty good strategy there from Limitless's end here. Looks like they're starting to wall it up. Yeah, so then because then the archer can get up here on top and possibly take some shots, kind of peg them back there as well. So it's a good strategy there. Let's check gear wise, see if miners. It doesn't look like anyone's come up for Limitless yet to kind of distribute gear. Actually, as I say that, looks like a couple people are coming up here. You got wrecked by me. Looks like they're coming up. Yeah, looks like they're probably a miner there. Oh, they're just gonna throw them on the ground. That always bothers me when there's like a chest right there and they throw them on the ground. The chest is made for distributing resources. People just throw them on the ground. But that's.
It does look like Orion may be thinking about baiting.
Okay, yeah, it looks like a Mooly there is kind of down. Might be a good idea for someone on Orion if they see these kind of like walls that they have here to have someone dig through so they can make a push if they have to. Or they might just feel content with Orion waiting. I think that's probably Orion's best bet, honestly, is to wait it out here, try to get the gear back up to somewhat close to even where they could possibly take a fight here. Looks like we see Matt Hatter's half already, so that's looking good there. But yeah, I think Orion's best bet here is to kind of wait this one out here, see if they can even the gear. And Limitless, in all honesty, has got to push like ASAP. If they get Diamond Pants, or even if they got the majority 3/4, they should probably have pushed because those full irons drop so quickly in team fights. It's kind of underrated how quickly a full iron is dropped. If you get like a couple hits on them and they're pretty much done for. So if you have a couple people that are still full irons, you gotta try to take those people out.
I'm not sure quite what Kaut was doing down over on Orion over here on Red Island. He looks like he built a little platform.
Okay. Oh yeah, he did build a little bit of platform over here. Possibly. That's interesting. I don't know what this could be for. I would say an archer spot, but it doesn't really look like you can get any good archer shots on the other team from this area. Looks like Orion's down to 5 minutes here. Yeah, I'm not really sure what this could be used for. It's kind of interesting.
I'd have to say this wall looks pretty good for Limitless.
Oh yeah,
I definitely like the way that looks.
Yeah, they've got give it a little bit of style here. Made it symmetrical.
It does look like Kaut is mining through those walls that were on the bridge there.
He's got to be careful not to get jumped on here, though. That's the one thing. Looks like they're taking shots. They got to be careful here, Kaut. I know they're trying to stay back as far as they can. Looks like the bow is there. See, this is what you get from mid here. We see all these players with the bows and the arrows. So great for defense. For the team that gets mid first.
Necromancer saying my baby walls.
Yeah, there we go. Looks like, yeah, I see a couple people from Limitless. Looks like Vacker in them. Does he have... Okay, it looks like Vacker has pants. They might be starting to make pants now.
So Bassith, ooh, I can't talk today, said that could be a platform, so that way if a team fight happens, they don't fall too far.
That's a fair point. Yeah, he's got to be careful with that, though. Yeah, normally you could stick a team fight. That might be a good idea for it. Gonna fall. It looks like though on Limitless's end here, they've got pretty much the majority of their team has pants, and I think they really got to go now. Looks like Yunni's gonna have some pants here. I think Limitless has really got to go. They almost got their whole team with pants. I think they really got to go here. Nice. Yeah, I feel the longer they wait, the better Orion's gear is gonna be. Looks like on Orion's end though.
It looks like Limitless is trying to make a little bit of a push here.
Oh yeah, it looks like Limitless is now making their way over here. Get a call by them. Would like to see this a little bit earlier, but you kind of see their strategy. They wanted to get everyone pants, or at least the majority pants. Looks like they'll get this roof up here.
Orion may run out of time and have to play aggressively instead of trying to play this defense game that might save them.
Definitely. We'll see if Limitless is just here to make up the straight up push, or if they're gonna try to timer stall. I feel that Limitless is probably gonna make the straight up push here. They know they've got the armor.
Oh, it looks like they're broken through.
I feel like Orion really has to group down here in the middle. They can use this lower ground advantage. They've all got to kind of stick here. Does Orion? If they back up, then they made the lower ground for Limitless. They're getting pegged by arrows though right now. Yeah, if Orion kind of dug this area out so they could possibly get the lower ground advantage here, but it doesn't. It's not gonna work if they don't make this a little bit farther back. 'Cause it looks like you see the majority of their teams kind of grouped back a little bit off the lower ground advantage, so they really have to use that. Looks like you see they're trying to dig it out a little bit more here.
It looks like Kaut is on top trying to see what he can do for damage wise.
We also see Matt Hatter's up here as well. They might possibly try to hit one forward here. See if they can get him trapped or something. Yeah, because the whole team here for Limitless is 3-4s. Yeah, we see them trying to use this lower advantage still. It's tough because, yeah, you still see a couple of iron helmets on Orion's end here. No one with pants yet. So Limitless definitely outgearing here. Looks like there's a little bit of a hole here. We'll see if Limitless decides to push through. The arrows are pegging from Limitless. They're pegging Orion here. Looks like they might try to push through here. They've got a hole. Will they go through, though? Orion trying to hold this lower ground. Looks like Limitless is going to back that up a little bit. Got to make sure they can get through safely. Yeah, Limitless is playing this really safe.
Oh, it looks like they're... Oh.
Yeah, timer is coming down. We'll see if Limitless decides to rotate back. Oh, Umber's got trapped there. Oh,
that could be an easy pick.
Oh, gotta be careful when you get really close like that. Someone could block up behind you and trap you in. It looks like Umber's barely able to get out there. Looks like Limitless is starting to get onto the lower now. Onto the same ground as Orion here. I'll be curious to see if Limitless is might possibly just drain this all the way to when Orion's non-stop timer is going to start here. Because that might be their plan here, to drain it all the way to the non-stop and then rotate back and force Orion to play aggressive here. It looks like Orion's now kind of losing their lower ground that they have. They had to block it up. Oh, are they going on the top here? They got to be careful not to get spleefed though. Looks like they want to go over the top. Oh, wait, looks like Yunny and Gringo here are coming on the top here. Yeah, looks like Orion's gonna drop down. Gonna drop down and going for the fight. Yeah, Yunny and Gringo are just gonna get clean hits from behind here. It looks like it's not looking good. Matt Hatter goes down. Kodiak goes down. Heckle, Kaut, yikes, man, all dropping here. Yeah, looks like all of Orion's gonna go down there. A little bit of lack of coordination. It looked like they kind of stopped on the top there and waited. They waited to kind of make that push there.
Looks like they're calling for Red Rover. So, yeah. I think what I noticed here is that Limitless had two players behind, which if they may have tried to take them out or at least lowered them, that team fight could have been probably towards what's it called? Orion. Orion could have at least gotten not a flawless.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what I saw from that is that, you know, obviously you saw those two Zerks leapt up behind them. Orion kind of hesitated on the top, and that would have been a perfect time to turn around on them. They had them kind of stuck on the top there. The Zerks would have had no leap. The rest of the team probably really couldn't have helped them there if they turned on them, because if Orion just straight up turns on those two Zerks, 10 versus 2, you know, it's not looking too good for those two Zerks, especially because they kind of came out of a couple of holes in the wall here. I kind of want to go see what they came out of, because they kind of like just, yeah, because look at this. This is what one of the Zerks leapt out of, this kind of hole. And you think if you're on the top here and the whole team comes chasing after you, you have to try to get into this hole, not get caught, not get hit at all. So it would have been, yeah, that's pretty much, or even this hole. So it would have been very tough for those two Zerks to kind of, you know, recover from that. So I think another missed opportunity there from Orion to kind of turn on those Zerks. But, you know, gotta give props to Limitless. They outmined the whole game. They were able to get mid. They played it really well. Still have 10
for sure.
10 people remaining here as they go for an RR. hopefully get this thing going here.
And we have our next stream after this, which is gonna be Sharpness 5 versus Distortion.
Correct. Yeah, that'll be at 6 Eastern. We gotta replay round number 2 here. It'll be 1-0 in favor of Distortion. So yeah, you'll be streaming that one, correct?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Sweet. So yeah,
Without lag this time.
Without lag this time. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so stay tuned for that one. 6 Eastern is when that game will be happening. I'll be playing, so obviously I won't be streaming or commentating, but I'll be playing, so it'll be interesting to watch. Yeah, right now it's 1-0 in favor of Distortion, so we'll have to do round number 2, but we'll see.
So it looks like Otto is saying, if... Oh, I just lost it. If a muley clutches, I'm sending everyone 1 mil PayPal.
Oh, Necromancer died to ball. You gotta leave. Nice. There we go. Alright,
Jennifer coming in there with the big leave.
Let's see. Alright, so Mooley... Who's a Mooley fighting here? Are they gonna fight? Tell them their timer is running out. Gotta go wash my car. Otherwise my dad's gonna shut off the internet, so it's alright though. Alright, here you
We could have flawless. Oh no!
go. There we go. Go. Go.
Looks like Joyful and Muley. Go.
They're gonna
Go.
fight or...
I don't know. I think that they might.
Dang, dude, I got shut down here. I tried to... There we go. What the...
Oh, it looks like they're all going after a Muley.
Okay. So much for that RR there. I think Muley's gonna jump. Okay, they're gonna jump for him as well. Muley with the speed burst there. Danny's jumping after them though. And Peg Bar, they're gonna die here.
This take damage.
You know what? It's honestly fine. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah,
so win from a Limitless.
Alright. GG. Yeah, there we go. Limitless, basically flawless is. But, alright, we have to head over, do some map striking here. 1 sec. I shall be right back.
That.
No, you don't put
Oh
non-stop
my
timer until
God.
it gets the non-stop timer. So I mean, yeah.
I mean, it got non-stop timer.
Hello.
Yeah, you put your
Hello.
non-stop timer.
Yeah, but he wasn't fighting. Okay, whatever.
We don't care
It
about
was-
non-stop timers.
it
All
was-
we care about are
It
tournaments.
was alright. You did good. Let me go grab the... Let me grab the maps here for round number 2. So basically, we'll be heading
Correct.
to EU. So Jen, you can go open up the server on EU
Okay.
for round 2. Here I'll toss the maps into here. So basically, we're doing the opposite of round number 1. So that means, oh crap. What did I just do? Oh no, just hit enter. Okay, undo. All right, I don't know what I did. I almost messed up the rule book or something. I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, did I mess it up? Okay, no, we're good. All right, so I'm gonna throw the maps and leaders. So Limitless, you guys are, yeah, Limitless, you get to strike first too.
Two. I can strike 2 maps.
Yep, you get to strike 2 maps first.
Okay, so like before I do that, I have a question. Is this on stream?
It may or may not be on stream.
If so, everyone watching, hello, welcome to the stream. I have a question. If you want to see me as like an official commentator for this league, leave your opinion down below in the chat.
No.
Okay, so we absolutely despise tropical islands, so we're striking that. We hate it.
Okay,
We don't want that.
you get to strike one more.
I can strike one more.
Yeah.
Tiger, obviously. We hate that map. Like, who plays Tiger? Like, if you play Tiger, you should probably quit this league.
All right. Allie, you get to strike 2.
Whoops.
Oahu and Ori. Oahu.
All right, Oahu and Ori.
Like,
All right, so
why do
so
you
we're down
sound
to-
like? Why does it sound like you're thinking about your decision? We already know what map we're
I'm
gonna play.
eating. Calm down.
All right, so we got Volk, Array, and Ice. Rowan, you get to strike 1.
One. Volcanic Islands is obviously my favorite map in the game, but we're not gonna play it today. So It's unfortunate.
Okay, we'll strike that one. All right, it's down to Ray and Ice. Allie, you get strike one, and we'll play the other one.
Hard choice.
I cannot tell what map she's gonna pick.
I
Should
swear,
I
Ellie.
scum?
If
Should I
if
scum?
you strike ice, I swear.
Get him. Strike Ray.
All right, strike Ray. So play Ice on EU for round.
It doesn't
number
matter. It doesn't matter. Like, she wants ice. Like, that's not scumming us. And if she scums us, she can play Ray again. And we saw
Rowan, do you have
last
10?
time how that
Rowan, do you have
happened.
10?
What?
Good luck. Good luck.
How much do you...
All right, we're back. You gotta head over to EU now for
All right.
for round number 2. We got Iceland's for round number 2 here. This will be
Interesting.
interesting. Yeah, let me go toss the scores in here. So yeah, 1-0 in favor of Limitless right now. So we head to EU for round 2. All right. Let's see. All right, the server's up here. All right, yeah. So we head into Ice. Let's see. If we look at the scores from round number 1 there, pretty even kill distribution there for Limitless. Only a couple people that got 2. Most of them had 1 there. So
And then Necromancer fell off.
yeah, and the Necromancer, the -1 there, ruining the flawless, of course. Unfortunate. But yeah, so we're heading to Ice for round 2 on EU. Should be interesting. I think both these teams kind of agreed to the maps in the beginning, so I don't know if it really favors anyone. But this is not a bad map for EU, considering, you know, like issues with lag and stuff of the sort.
Yeah, so I'm looking at ping right now, and it looks like... Oh, just kidding. The other team hasn't joined yet.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are.
I mean, we've known from past international streams, there's a couple people on Limitless that just get insane ping on EU, because they are EU. Like Yunyi over there, Joyful. Looks like Aortic has 18. Yunyi has 15. Joyful has 18 as well. Yeah, they get some pretty insane ping on EU.
Yeah, so it does look like Limitless may have the upper hand with ping.
Yeah. Oh, one thing I wanna comment on here is last time we had a game with Limitless in it. I believe it was versus Final Spark, if I recall correctly. Might not have been Final Spark. It might have been Goat Gang. I don't know. Either way, I think it was Goat Gang. I don't remember. Last time Orion or Limitless played, they didn't win their home region the whole time. It didn't happen for either team. The opposite team won the region. So we played on US and the EU team won, and now we're on EU, and last time the US team won. So I don't know what I mean, as much as we talk about the, you know, kind of home server advantage here, not sure. It didn't really seem to work out too well last time for Limitless. So we'll have to see if it works out here for them this time. If they can pull it out.
Looks like Flame saying Goat Gang over there.
Goat Gang? Okay. Yeah, maybe it was Goat Gang. I honestly don't remember. It seems like it could be Goat Gang. Because, yeah, it had to be Goat Gang, because Goat Gang is right above.
So there's 4 minutes till we start.
Alright. Yeah, looks like the start time there. We'll see. They might be able to start early if they get all their players on. Looks like Orion is 13. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so looking at 1-0 in favor of Limitless. I mean, there wasn't a lot to that win. I mean, they played it. Limitless played it really well. Just a solid overall game for Limitless there. There's a couple mistakes at the end. Usually you can kind of tell, like right after the game, a couple of minor mistakes that could have cost the game. I've seen this a lot recently. I know I've commented on it with Nitro, where there could have been times where the other team could have capitalized, or, you know, like I just said with Limitless, where Orion definitely could have capitalized if they could have caught the 2 Zergs, because the hole that the Zergs had to try to get back through was not really something they could do easily. If Orion would have completely turned on those Zergs, if someone would have been able to call that out, say that the Zergs were behind them, you know, kind of chase them back, that would have been almost a perfect play. They possibly pick 2 Zergs there, you know. That would have been not bad of a decision there by them.
For sure.
Fortunately, missed out on it. Yeah. Let's see. Looks like we're just waiting on a couple of players. Orion dropped 5. There you go. Nice. They had to do 8v8. Yeah. Looks like
Limitless.
looks like they might only have 8 now. A couple people might have had to go there.
Which may make the round a bit faster.
Mm-hmm. It looks like they're trying to. Looks like Orion trying to figure out who they're gonna drop here to do kits for 8v8. So yeah, 8v8, very restrictive here, as most people probably know. Only one archer here, which I mean, who knows? They probably would have liked to run 2 archers on Icelands in either a 10v10 or 9v9, but you know, on 8v8, only can use 1 archer. So we'll probably see. We'll have to see that. You definitely want to run an archer for this map, though. Definitely
For sure.
You definitely wanna. You definitely don't wanna. You know. I mean, honestly, it depends. Actually, I guess it depends on if you want to contest mid, because there's a lot of different strategies that you can use for certain maps, just depending on your playstyle. If you make a decision like we're not even gonna contest mid here in this 8v8, an archer might not even be worthwhile. I mean, on ice, obviously, it would more times than not, but depending on your playstyle, you can always do a couple of different things. If you're gonna play completely defensive here, you know, it depends on like. It just depends. It depends on how you're feeling. You might get some like aggressive kits, like run 2 apples here. You get 2 applers, 2 brawlers, or something like that, instead of running like an archer or 2 archers or something. So teams can always switch it up just a little bit here, depending on your play style. So we'll have to see what they're gonna do here.
Looks like we're starting now.
Okay, looks like we're starting her up here. Let's see what we got going on over here. Sorry, what's going on in chat here? I haven't been looking too much at chat. Yeah, how you guys doing today in chat here? Look at it a little bit more here for the second round. It looks like
It's dead.
It's dead. Oh look! Whoa! Look at this. 3 surface veins of diamonds here for Limitless, just right in the cave to start. Okay, not bad. I want to go check Orion's side. It's dead, dude. Yeah, probably. Let's go see on. I couldn't choose my kit. Uh-oh. See the wrong kit here? We have 4 brawlers, I think. Nice. That's unfortunate. Looks like Orion also had 2 veins. It's just play on.
They definitely have.
Orion's got a relog here. Rest in peace. Yep, Orion's gonna relog. Dang, that is really unfortunate for Limitless. This amount of surface veins they had there. Yikes, man.
Oh yeah,
stops
for sure.
the game. Okay, what a guy. Yikes, man. There. Yikes, man. Just doesn't care. He just stops the game. Oh, that's unfortunate there. Missed kit there. Yeah, one more missed kit, and then it'd be they have to drop a player. GG 2-0, basically. All right.
So hopefully they'll know now to get their kits.
We could not play 3+ anyways. That's interesting. I hope they didn't have 4 brawlers. That'd have been 2 of them got it, or 2 of them got it wrong. All right, let's see.
They definitely did have 4 brawlers.
Did they have 4 brawlers?
Oh yeah.
Oh my. That means they messed up. That must have mean they messed up twice. 2 people messed up. That means.
Yep, and they called it out for 1.
Nice. And definitely illegal because you can only do 1 per 3. So that means only 2 brawlers in 8v8. So if they had 4, that means they messed up. 2 people messed up. Yeah, Orion was. They were close to tier 1. I don't think they were. I think that Orion might have been 3rd. They never actually got to tier 1 technically. The tier 1 rank 2 was from playoffs. it doesn't like while the games are happening, it didn't really technically count. It was like an intermittent kind of phase there. Like when a team disbanded like during playoffs, I believe it was Dauntless, so it looked like it was second.
It looks like Matt's saying Orion is good, but everyone got better.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're still pretty good.
He's trying to boost our confidence. Don't bring us down. I'm sorry. Sorry. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a weird thing because technically, the way I look at it is once playoff starts, the rankings are kind of frozen and they don't really update until after playoffs because the playoffs are going to decide the rankings for the next season. Basically, is how it works. So, kind of once playoffs starts, the rankings kind of are frozen there. So that's why I say that Orion technically wasn't tier 1, but you know. It did happen on the website because of, I believe, Dauntless disbanded, and that's why they were able to get to tier 1. They said carried by disbands. Let's see. See if we're gonna start it up here. Let me reset this. Looks like you got 8v8 here. Let's see if we can get this thing going here.
$5 p.m. dinner barrels.
Me too.
Both teams are ready, they're saying.
Okay, looks like they're good to go. Alright, so we'll be starting her up here. Set her ready. Oops. Nice. Alright, so we got round 2 once again on Iceland's here. Okay, nice.
Looks like Ali's lagging, but no one cares apparently.
Nice. Let's go. I want to go check the surface veins quick.
So Orion has at least one surface vein here.
Yeah, Limitless is trying to throw it into each other. Let's see if Limitless is going to check the second cave here. Looks like they got one there. One surface vein for Limitless. Unfortunate there that we had to restart. I think for both teams. Actually, it's 2 veins here. I don't know if they'll see that one up there. But 2 veins of diamonds for Limitless on the surface. So a little bit worse than before. I think the same thing for Orion. He said 1 vein of surface. Yeah, looks like they got one right there. See if there's anything in the second cave. Doesn't look like it. So yeah, it looks like one vein of surface diamonds for Orion here. Let's you're right. All right, we'll spectate Mad Hatter here. Give me 1 second. I believe in you. Commentate for me for 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Okay. I don't know. What are your guys' predictions in chat? What are your guys' predictions? They could have connected 3 vein. Oh, that could have connected. That could be connected 3 vein. It could be. It definitely could be. Limitless 2-0. We're doing. Okay, everyone's saying Limitless. I could feel like I see Limitless could pull this off. Very likely that Limitless could pull this off. There is a chance, obviously, that Orion may just have the upper hand somehow if they get to mid, or if Limitless just messes up in some way. They can. I know I sound like Kyle. So it looks like there's a good chance that they could pull it back. With a 2-1 here, we might see a round 3. Can't discount them yet, right? So we're 7 minutes in, or we have 7 minutes left actually. Does look like I'm not seeing too many diamond picks for either team here. With Orion, let's see about Limitless over here. Looking at their miners. Looks like they do have a couple diamond picks here and there. Or Kyle hit his shooty. Nice. Nice. Joyful plus Uni on ice. No one beats. Interesting. So we had our predictions. Limitless. Everyone's saying Limitless will win. Limitless. We are on EU, and if we look at the ping, it does look like their ping is way, way lower, because they do have some in EU. So the ping may cause a big issue with Limitless versus Orion. Orion, for sure, having issues with ping, and if, that ping could potentially cause lag, which could make a team fight or any other fight pretty difficult, especially if you're lagging on that. Let's see, we're gonna go back over to here to Orion. Looks like we have Kyle playing here. Kyle, AliX, or AliX. Ooh. I'm not seeing too much of a difference here. To mid. So for me, I think that you're my offering, Moa, from Valer there. Limitless, I think, may get to mid, depending on, how the archers are doing on Orion's side. So we're not seeing too much going on right now. Looks like they have gotten all the caves. And now they're just, doing their regular mining and trying to get as many diamonds as possible so that way they can try to outgear the other team. Because outgearing can literally mean the whole game for the team. So it could mean, whether, because with a full irons drop real fast, like we were saying in the last game. Full irons drop real fast, and so if they have a full iron, it may just be a little bit harder for them to try to pull out of that gap and close that gap. And of course we have the timers that will keep both teams on edge and moving around. I think that Orion may try to stall their timer for a little bit. So, and if they do try to stall their timer, I don't feel like that's really bad, but it depends on how they're gonna stall their timer. Could mean a big thing.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. All right, and had to go start washing the car a little bit. Don't worry about it. Hey, dude, if the car doesn't get washed, the internet goes off. So,
Oh, I need a new chair.
Gotta do what I gotta do. All right, let's see what.
Right?
Yeah, dude, exactly. Don't worry, guys. I'm just here for the stream. I gotta start washing the car. It's honestly fine. Don't worry. Anyways, I said my brother was washing it. My brother was washing the car, and then smoking another pack. No, I don't smoke. No. Yeah, my brother was washing the car. I had to go out there, and I told him, like, if my dad comes back, tell him I was washing the car. 'Cause I helped a little bit, and then now I'm back here. So if we're lucky for me, I guess. If we're lucky for me, Limitless will win 2-0, and then
It looks like Peak saying he's not with Beth about smoking the pack.
oh no. You don't roast Beth like that. Beth is a nice person.
I love Beth.
All right, let's see what we got going on here. Still 8v8 here. 2 minutes left, so should be making their way up to the surface very shortly here. Saw Yikesman has boots here. I don't really see anything else on the surface from Orion at the moment. Just some boots on Yikesman there. Let's go check over on Limitless's end. Staff's lungs are questionable. Yeah, I think so. Valer. Let's see. Yunni's got 3/4 here. Joyful's got 3/4 as well. So looking good here. The Zerk's already stacked 3/4, so probably the Zerks, I would assume. Yunni and Joyful main Zerk. So should see them. I expect them to take mid here, especially with their ping. Yunni is 12 ping. So let's throw that out there. Basically inside of the server here. Yunny's on land right now. But these guys worship the Queen of England or something from Matt. Matt's got him.
I do have a confession, Brennan. I'm the cleanest staff member.
That's debatable. We won't
I have
tell
to
anyone
agree
else. We won't tell anyone else that.
Yeah.
Yunny has a 6 bar, I think so. That's how
Looks
you get
like
that
Mad
good
Hatter
opening.
taking some shots over here towards Orion or
Limitless.
Limitless
Yeah.
to try to knock him off that pole.
It looks like
It looks like they have 3/4 right there too. Too
Yeah,
hopeful.
yeah, it looks like they're stacked. And you see you got wrecked by me is also half here, so 33 and a half there. Not too bad. What was that, Austin? You like your management tag? Oh nah. Dude, I don't know where you're coming at me in chat, dude. Everyone's starting to gang on me. Whoa now. You know what? I'll remember this, guys. I'll remember this. I'll remember this. Let's just remember.
Oh,
just,
even Alpha was talking to you about Brooke. Ooh.
hey, just remember that this is the last day with your Alpha. It's Aflo.
Oh,
You know what? Close enough. Don't worry. Just remember.
it counts.
Just remember this is the last day with your global director.
Oh, throwing shots.
Anyways, we got 21 seconds. Looks like I don't even think Orion's gonna contest mid. I think they're gonna contest mid at all. So Limitless might have a free road to mid here. We'll see if Orion can kind of shoot them off here. Let's see. All right. Let's see. It looks like you're gonna try to speed bridge on the top here. Oh, Yunny gets shot off immediately. Oh yeah, smart idea to leap back. The ping doesn't save him there, unfortunately.
Oh,
Oh,
Orion's just missing that.
Let's see. Knocks one in the water here. Yunny's in the water, gonna leap out. See what Matt's doing. They're kind of holding them off mid here. If Orion takes a chance, they might be able to take mid. Looks like Joyful's gonna leap. Well, does Matt Hatter see him? Oh, Joyful's way under the water. Can Matt take some shots? Oh, can't quite land him there. Looks like Joyful's gonna get on the mid here, take all of mid here. Look, a couple people are swimming in the water over here for Limitless's end. Zerk makes it to mid. Aortic barely able to get back. See if Matt.
That damage may help Limitless with, or I mean Orion and.
Yeah, possibly here. We'll see. Looks like they're just gonna rotate on over. Is Limitless. Orion's gonna stay on their own island here. I think they're still trying to distribute a little bit of gear. Their gear is not terrible here. It looks like they went for halves. They look like they got 4 halves here. But yeah, Limitless able to get all of mid. They might just try to push here.
That may be a very good play for Limitless, is if they did make a push and try to keep them maybe even at that island.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's what they might decide to do here. You can't name swords. Yeah, I threw it on an anvil. They patched it so you can't name swords anymore. A liar. Now they're gonna use that anvil to drop it on them. That's the next level strategies right here. You're looking at new season 4 strategies as we come to playoffs here.
Oh, it looks like they're rotating. Looks like Limitless is rotating over here.
I think they're going to grab the cave mushrooms. If I had to take a guess here, yeah. Yunny's grabbing the cave mushrooms in here. Looks like they missed this one. They didn't grab it. Oh, they see it.
There you go.
They're gonna dig in the second cave too. I think someone's gonna probably watch for them up here. It looks like Joyful's watching for Yunny as they try to just. That's not a bad idea here. They're gonna take the. They probably just checked through here to see if there are any diamonds. Looks like they're gonna make their way out now. They got the cave mushrooms. Yeah, completely starving Orion out. So now it leads me to believe they're probably gonna rotate, unless they bring those stews or the mushrooms to mid.
It looks like Aflo said. Wait, is that how you say it, right? We're good.
After
Yeah. Said Orion should have rushed.
yeah, there's an opportunity. Where is Limitless? Like they're really split here. And it looks like now they're starting to make their way back up. But look, the two Zerks there, Zerk and it looks like a miner over there, kind of split. Yeah, I think Orion realizes this. They thought about it.
A small push here.
Oh, they're going
Looks like
after
they
the
still
Zerk.
have some people behind. Oh,
Yeah, I think they should have went straight for the team.
Yeah, they should have gone. I think
They're
I
really
figured it.
they're really split now. Looks like
Looks like they're making it back together.
they're gonna wall
Careful
up
taking
here.
some pot shots over here.
Yeah, they got the rotate now, but they lost the mushrooms. Yeah, I think Limitless will definitely probably push this one right away here. See them kind of walling up here. Limitless is slowly making their way over here. Looks like trying to distribute a chest plate to someone.
It looks
now.
like Erotic might be. Oh,
He's starting to build a little bit of a roof here. Yeah, Orion is definitely a little bit outgeared here. Just a little bit. It looks like majority of them have diamond pieces. That's actually almost all of them have diamond pieces except for God Bolt. It looks like they've all got at least a diamond chest plate, which is going to be
looks
very
like
tough.
Mad Hatter over here is with 391 ping.
He's got 806 now. Matt just struggling a little bit. That's what happened.
Oof.
Yeah, he's struggling just a little bit here, as opposed to Yunyi's 12 ping.
It
A little bit of a difference here.
does look like Yikes Man is actually getting pretty good ping over here.
Not bad, not bad.
We have to be careful with. Oh, Cout looks like he's trying to make a couple. He got a couple hits on, I think, Necromancer.
Oh, Perril's got to be careful there. Oh, Perril's almost got spleefed. Limitless, they're grouped right here. If they can kind of... Cout's got to be careful. He could get spleefed easily right there. He's not even going to be able to block up there. If he gets spleefed, if they realize that he's right there. Ooh, that's very close.
I don't think they realized he was right there, though.
Yeah, that could have been a perfect spleef right there. Limitless is trying to get through here. They're trying to... Orion's trying to use their projectiles to hold them back. Looks like...
They
LEX
are
trying to
pretty
use the apple.
split right now, actually. Limitless is pretty split. If Orion could make a good counter push here.
Yeah, I
Looks like
think...
they're all grouped
I
up
don't
together.
know. I don't even know how many Zerks Orion might have, because they didn't even contest for me. It looks like they got at least 2 apples here. I'm assuming they probably got a brawler as well, so they might not even ran Zerks here, if I had to take a guess. Looks like Apparel's is trying to... Oh, almost gonna bop one. They're gonna bop one. Necromancer, good pick there. Good job by good job by Orion. They're perfect. That's exactly what they needed to do. They were playing for that pick right there. Completely changed the fight here. Now they're up a player. I think they got a little bit of the gear as well. Perfectly played. Necromancer just cheat up a little bit. Orion knew they had to make the risky play. Able to do that there. Not bad.
I think
at all
that was
there.
a really good pick there.
Definitely a really good pick. They were playing for that. They're playing for that pick. Oh wait, they're trying to. I think they're gonna try to bop someone again. Yeah, Limitless playing really aggressive, and it kind of cost them right there.
This looks like Uni and looks like they're.
Oh, Yunyi got hit out. They're gonna get stuck in the water. Oh, they're gonna pick Yunyi here. Yunyi is stuck in the water. Will Limitless go
Oh.
through after them? They gotta be careful.
Oh.
Yunyi is gonna die there. They're gonna try to go the other way.
Oh.
Meanwhile,
He's
Limitless is gonna try to push through here. This is not a good idea. Orion's gotta take this fight here. Yunyi goes
Oh.
down to archery. But a couple of them are swimming. Orion's kind of taking this one here. 6v4 now. Limitless is just dropping in the corner there. They're gonna
There's
go
only
down.
2 left.
I think 6v2. Yeah, looks like they're stuck here. Looks like they're gonna take that one down. The last one left is You Got Me. Dang, well played by Orion there. Really well played. I hope we won that. You can't tell.
So
At 603 ping, you still got a kill. I don't know what's going on. Bless up to Mad Hatter there. He tried his best. Oh,
I think-
Apparel's going in. Yikes Man also getting some hits on him.
So what I think they did really good on that round was that that team fight, right, or not the team fight, they bopped someone. They bopped what did they bop? I can't remember. Necromancer, and that gave them almost basically like, you know, they gave obviously another player, which is really important when it comes down to that, having less than the amount of players than they do could
Yeah.
always, you know, make that team fight an easy win.
Yeah, exactly. Player advantage is key there. So, we'll talk about it a little bit more when we come back. For now, I'm gonna go head over to map striking real quick.
We-
All
I
right.
Me,
saw
Kyle.
something.
Oh, Rocker's in here. Hold on, Rockerman. I'm trying to talk. I don't want to be on stream.
Not too bad. You're on stream now. Sorry.
No.
Wait,
Wait,
My
is this always stream?
Wait, what?
Wait, is it you or US now?
Well, it depends. We got to do a coin flip.
Okay, let me
Allie,
flip all my
how-
mechos. Carla, my heart is beating so fast.
How did you even?
I
How?
don't know. Uni got knocked into the water, so I was like screaming like apple spam him.
I was screaming in a call right now, dude.
Move, Rowan.
Yeah, I got him. Okay, there you go. All right. So it all comes down to this for round number 3. We have to do a coin flip here once again to decide either region or or final strike. So I will. Allie, you guys get to call the flip here.
Okay, 1 second. Let me do something really fast.
Are you flipping your megas again?
Oh, I have 2,000. Okay.
What's your call here?
Oh my god. Whew. Tails.
All right, the call is tails. All right, and here we go. The flip is it's heads.
No!
It's heads.
Allie!
Rest in
Allie.
peace. All right, so that means well actually it's not over yet. Rowan, you guys get to choose. You can either choose to have the region or you get the final strike. It's up to you.
Ooh, I think.
Big choices here.
Oh, that's like a really difficult choice. Like, I actually had a discussion with my mother about it this morning. I was like, "Yo, mom, should we like pick the region or the final strike?" I said, "I really don't know because I like the region, but like a final strike as well. It's like a really difficult choice." But I think we're going for the region. We're gonna pick a region.
Hey, we're not friends anymore. Delete me.
All right, so we're playing on EU. That means Orion will get the final strike.
Objection. I did not say that you wanted EU. I want Australian servers. au.mineplex.com. That's where we're gonna have the third round. Seems fair because it's like an international rotation. So we really have to go like around the world.
Oh my god.
Well, what's happening for round 4? Are we going to Russia? You know what? Never mind. All right. So
that was the most retarded remark I've heard in my life.
all right. Anyways, Orion will get the final strike. So that means Limitless. You guys get to strike 2 maps first here.
Okay. Let me just start with my companion. This is a very fierce discussion. We have come to an agreement, I must admit. As mentioned before in this map striking adventure, we despise tropical islands, so we are actually striking that right now. Like, we strike it. We don't want that.
Hey, you get one more.
One more. Oh, that feels so good. Like one more. It feels so good. Like I have another story about that, but I'll keep it short. We despise Iceland after round 2.
Okay, so we're striking ice here. All right, so Allie, you guys get to strike 2 now.
Ray.
Okay.
And Ori.
Okay, Ray and Ori. All right, so we're down to Taiga, Oahu, and Volk. Rowan, you get to strike 1.
1. Can you list the maps again?
You got Volcanic Islands, Oahu, and Taiga.
Oh, okay. One more time, please.
I think you heard me.
We are striking Taiga.
All right, strike Taiga. So we're down to Volk and Oahu. Allie, you strike 1. We'll play the other one.
Play. Alfie, you're funny.
Play Volk.
Allie, don't play Volk.
Play Volk.
Yeah,
Don't.
they don't. Just go allow who was called that one game up. Wait, what?
Hold on. Can I go ask my team really fast?
No.
Yeah.
Rockerman, please.
There's no time to lose.
Quick, 5 seconds.
I have exams.
I'm
Wait.
counting. 5, 4, 3, 2,
1. Go.
1. All right. looks like we're playing Volk.
No, we're not.
Just kidding. All right.
I think we're striking.
Oh, that was.
Strike volcanic.
You were playing Alahu.
Oh, it's too late. I already said we're playing Volk. I'm sorry.
Austin, strike volcanic.
All right. We'll play Oahu. Oahu on EU. All right. Good luck. All right. Looks like we got Oahu here for round number 3. This will be interesting here for this one.
That was a pretty interesting map striking.
Just a little bit, yeah. Just a little bit. Here, give me 1 second here. Analyze the last game, Mr. Analyzer. I'll be right back.
Okay, so right now we have 1-1. We have 1-1, and we're playing on. Oh, I actually forgot the map already. Oahu. Playing on Oahu. Iceland's. I felt like they Orion had a really good play there as they got Necromancer down, and when you're, you know, from Icelands to Oahu, I feel like that's a really big difference, and their playing style might not work with Oahu as much. So predictions for me, I think Limitless is gonna have to, try to. I think Limitless is gonna pull through on this one as well. As we are on EU, and Matt Hatter has about 588 ping, which may cause, if he's playing Archer again, then that might cause some issues. Does look like even though he had 800 ping last game, he got a kill, which is actually pretty impressive. So I think that if Orion can make some really good plays, they might be able to come back. Of course, if they get mid, that might be a very, very big upper hand for them. So it kind of just depends on how good each miner is going to do when it comes down to, I think, Oahu. Oahu, I know, isn't that good for diamonds, but it's still pretty good. Archer on 8v8 on Oahu is stupid. I agree. But if they did play him as Archer... Let's see. So it does look like we're going back to a 10v10 maybe? I do think we're going back to a 10v10 here, which I think 10v10s are Luke's saying he doesn't like Oahu because it's way too big. An Archer on Oahu, an Archer on Oahu is very bad. And when we're thinking, thank the Queen, my Wi-Fi is cool. It does look like his Mad Hatter's internet his FPS is, or not his, well, his ping has gone down to 184 from 500. They could use that as a better kit. Apparently, I am a rando all of a sudden. Appler's always good to have, especially if you can keep them in the water, like they did last game with, I think it was Uni. They kept Uni in the water, which potentially, well, it did end up killing Uni there for that, which was a pretty easy pick for them. Oahu? Muley did very good there. So I think that if we're doing an 8v8. Apparently I don't know how to count properly. Looks like there's some shade being thrown around by Luke in the chat. So what are you guys' predictions for this one? So we saw a really good play from Orion on the last map, as Limitless did a really strong push there. So predictions for Limitless versus Orion on this round 3. What are your predictions for the not Rockerman, Limitless versus Orion Rockerman?
Oh, dude, sorry, I just got back. The car, I can report, the car is clean.
You sound like you've been running.
I did. I ran up the stairs.
Okay,
yeah.
him.
There's a lot of hard work there running up the stairs, but I'm happy to report that the car is clean. So the internet will be staying on here for round number 3.
Big W for Rockerman over here.
Oh yeah, we're all good now. Let's see. I'm still gonna stick. I think I'm gonna stick with my prediction here. We got what do you got? Oahu now. Round
I think
number
that
three.
if Orion here can really make a good play like they did last game, then for sure they might have it in the bag.
The way I'm looking at this one here for Oahu is that it's a lot like Array, which we saw in the first round, and Limitless was able to outmine by a lot there. And I think that Limitless will once again kind of take a mid and play this safe. But I mean, the mid rush here, Oahu is probably the most crucial mid rush in the game. Because if you don't get mid, you're stuck on your island for ages. The whole other team gets all of mid. So this is one of the most crucial mid rushes we have for BCL. So I don't know. It'll come down to that. I know Limitless hasn't been that great with their mid rushes. I mean, Orion. I haven't seen really much from Orion for mid rush on Oahu either. But it's definitely crucial. So I think the mid rush could very easily decide the game. Possibly a pick there could change everything. I still want to lean a little bit towards Limitless. That's kind of where I started this prediction. And I know Orion played that one really well, the last one. They got the pick there. They were to bring it back. They got Yunyi as well, able to get pretty much 2 picks there on the team, 2 misplays that we saw. So I'm not ruling Orion out here. I still want to lean towards Limitless though, because I still feel like there's a chance Orion could get something, because we did see 2 big mistakes from Limitless in the last 2 games. It was just whether they could capitalize on them. Obviously, we saw an Array. Orion did not capitalize on those mistakes, so the Zerg's sleeping up there. But on ice there, they bopped one, and then they were able to pick Yunyi in the water, so they were able to capitalize on the mistakes. So if Orion can once again capitalize on the mistakes of Limitless, kind of keep their own mistakes limited, they still have a good shot to win this one as well.
For sure. I think that with Orion, it does look like Cout was lagging there for a second. With Orion and the ping, I know that Oahu is pretty big when it comes down to ping as well, because just that one small lag spike can cause. I mean, really with any game, that one small lag spike can cause a really big difference.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously the coin flip is crucial there for round number 3. It's just a matter of luck of the draw if you can get to that region. But Limitless. I mean, kind of like what I talked about earlier, right before the last game, is that Limitless has not been able to win in their own region. They still haven't been able to win in their own region. So they've gotta do it here if they wanna win the series and kind of retain their 7th spot in the league. So see what they can pull out here for Limitless. See if they can change their fate a little bit here.
Okay, it looks like we're starting.
All right. Looks like we do have a 9v9 again. Oh boy, I just tab in and look at Orion's ping immediately.
It does look like the pings are actually pretty balanced on this.
Yeah, I think it's just the beginning lag though. It's kind of funny seeing a couple people lagging really bad. Should go down to normal here once we actually start. But okay, let's go. All right, so we're on Oahu for round number 3 here. Oh, I don't think I changed the score. I forgot to change the score. Sorry, guys. I think I'll change that for you. So 1-1.
It does look like there's a fair amount for Limitless over here for surface diamonds.
Yeah, on Oahu here, there's usually a good amount of surface diamonds. I mean, you could easily get your miners some picks here. There's usually this cave here that usually has a couple of diamonds in it. Yeah, you kind of see some diamonds right over there. But yeah, usually Oahu, I wouldn't want to say it's exactly like Ray, but it's a little bit more like Ray. There's a good amount of diamonds on here. You wouldn't think so from this gigantic hole in the middle of the map. You wouldn't think there's a lot of diamonds here, or with kind of like the border that's around this map. But there are a lot of diamonds on this map. So let's just see. The miners are going to be crucial here once again. We do have 9v9, which does tend to lead, or does tend to help for other kits here. Be interesting to see. So we could run 3 Zerks, can run 3 Brawlers, all that other sort. Looks like some surface diamonds there as well. I would expect an Archer as well. It looks like they did sit Matt. Orion did. Orion did sit Matt Hatter here. It looks like Cout was AFK maybe. He came back now. They did sit Mad Hatter, who was lagging really bad last time on EU. Expecting, I'm
think
expecting
they traded him out
Umbrage.
for Boom Trap.
Yeah, I think Boom Trap. Yeah, that's the one they traded for. I think Umbrage will probably be the Archer here. Umbrage made Archer for a while there, so I expect if they run an Archer here, which I mean honestly, it's pretty up in the air whether or not to run an Archer. I know a lot of teams do run an Archer on this map, but it's not necessarily the best strategy, at least in my opinion, to run an Archer on this map. I mean,
I totally have to agree with that on that.
yeah, I mean you can run an Archer, but these shots, the shots from the Archers are really difficult. If you look, let's say we're standing on the bridge, you can barely render in. If we zoom in, even if we zoom in over there, you can't really even render in their island. So it makes these shots very difficult. Probably some of the most difficult shots in the game. I mean, even Array, the shots on Array aren't as difficult as this, in my opinion. I think the shots on Array are a lot easier than Oahu here, because basically for Oahu, you're just shooting out into the water there, hoping to hit them. I mean, once kind of the bridges spawn, you can see a little bit more because of the changing chunks, kind of, if you will. But still, very difficult shots. So running Archer is not necessarily viable or in all situations, but it can still be done because of how this mid rush works here. You don't want to go around the outside because that is very slow to do here for pretty much every team. The fastest way is definitely going diagonal here to mid. So most teams will start off here at the corners. It depends. Some teams might pillar up, but most teams usually just kind of stay on the bottom here, and they're gonna kind of like block here, and then once you get to here is like a 2-block area, so the water is too deep, you can see. So they'll kind of 2-block here like diagonally, and then once they get to this 3rd block, the Zerks will leap, or other teams will have to kind of either jump in the water and kind of block up, because this is a lot like you can kind of imagine this like Ray. If the Zerks leaped in here, the water on Ray is 3 deep, so they have to kind of build up their blocks and then go from there. But it's still really tough because it's not like a normal just like, oh, you can just kind of walk like this, place some blocks, and then or there. It gets deep right here in the middle, so it's very difficult to take mid. So you have to be very coordinated. You have to have someone who knows what they're doing, kind of leading that push there.
Even if they do fall in, it's not the worst thing because it is so shallow.
Definitely, yeah. They can pretty easily get out. It's just difficult if you're full iron. That's the one thing you got to be concerned about, because water damage kills people with full iron. It I mean literally, obviously, but also like it takes a lot of hearts from people that are full iron. So if you get hit in the water as a full iron, that's not gonna be good. You'll probably get out with like a couple hearts, like probably 2 or 3 hearts if you don't have any, and you gotta hope you have some soup at least, so you can at least regen some health before you get to mid. And then once teams get to mid, one of the things we might see here, it depends on the mid rush, and I'll see if Orion goes mid, because if I remember correctly, Orion might not have challenged for mid last time against Nitro, if I remember correctly, that game. I don't think Orion even challenged mid. I'll be curious to see if they can challenge mid here. Hopefully they will. Make it a little bit more interesting here. But most teams might opt to go for the center of mid here. This is where all the chests are, obviously. Or maybe go for like a push here on the other team. See a little bit of opportunity to like build like a little bit of a wall, because this is kind of a short area. Maybe get a little bit of a wall up here as like the rest of your team is kind of making their way from like over there, coming to mid, and kind of wall that up a little bit, and then maybe take mid here. It just depends on how quickly you can get mid. You have to. The toughest thing though is here for maps like this, or any other maps where you rush mid. You got to get your team there like all at the same time. You can't really afford to have just your 3 Zerks there, because if you only have your 3 Zerks there and the rest of the team goes mid, that's gonna be the end for your 3 Zerks pretty much. There's not really much escape. The only lucky escape is through a glitch at the moment, because normally these bridges gen so slowly that you won't be able to get out. But the only lucky escape is this bridge that's pre-gen'd here, currently a glitch on the map. But yeah, if the Zergs get to mid, they're pretty much screwed if they don't have help from the rest of their team. So definitely have to watch for that. Hopefully no Zergs get stranded there.
I feel, especially on Oahu, I feel that the mid is very it's a pretty crucial point for both teams to try to get to as quickly as possible. Not with just their Zerks, but with all their team, even if they go diagonal, to try to get all their team there. It is a big point of action, basically. There's a lot of stuff that'll go on there, and
a choke point.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a big choke point here if you can get mid, especially on this map. Like I said, with how kind of like how slow the bridge is gen, there's not really much for escape if you get there, and it's kind of like if you can get the center of mid, that's a pretty big choke point. You kind of can hold that, center. You got like pretty much barriers on all sides if you kind of block up the entrances, so you can kind of just hold this middle area and kind of keep the other teams out. But we'll have to see. I'm not sure if they. If any or if both teams will rush mid. I'll be curious to see if Orion rushes mid, like I said earlier. Let's see. Right now it just hits 2 minutes now. Should see everyone making their way up to the surface now, especially the miners here. Should be starting to kind of throw their gear in the chest here, get a little bit of smelting going. Not much here quite yet on Orion's side. I'm gonna go.
I know for Limitless they have at least one. Or they have 2 3/4 here.
Okay, so not bad. Yeah, we should see gear a little bit closer towards Ray, not quite Ray type of gear, like I said earlier. So should see a good couple people 3/4, maybe a couple halves here. I see Yunyi and Joyful 3/4. Looks like most of Limitless is already up here, ready to go.
I don't think there's anybody else down for Orion.
Vactor's 3/4. So 3/4 already for Limitless.
There's one half I know for Perils is one half.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, so Perils is already half. We'll see. I'm always curious to see teams whether they stack with halves or if they stack with 3/4. Looks like Yakeman is half. Orion have gone for the strategy of all half here. We see Amuli, looks like they have half as well there. Nice. So Amuli, Perils, and Yikesman already half. We'll see, because yeah, what we saw on ice is that Orion played really defensive there. They were able to kind of hold their island, and then they were able to get over. That was honestly, looking back at that was very close for Orion to kind of get picked. I think Limitless hesitated maybe a little bit too long there to make the push on Orion. When Orion kind of was going to make the push of their own on ice, I think they might have missed that a little bit. But we'll see if Orion decides to kind of keep that defensive style here on Oahu. Looks like they got 4 halves at the moment here. 4 halves and a chest plate on Orion's end. So yeah, looks like they're stacking with half here. Meanwhile, looks like Limitless, looks like Joyful is building up there. Joyful is building up with. Oh wait, I think that was 3/4. Yeah, 3/4 there for Joyful. You see Yunyi's also 3/4. Vacker 3/4. Godbolt half. Yorick moving 3/4. So yeah, it looks like Limitless is definitely outgearing at the moment. Definitely have the gear advantage.
I'm only seeing 2, 3. So looks like there's a lot more halves on Orion.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going for. Their strategy here is to stack everyone half, but they definitely don't have enough diamonds to match Limitless's at the moment. Yeah, it looks like a Perils wants to maybe build a rotate here. Yeah, it doesn't even look like they're gonna contest mid. I think that's the strategy here for Orion. They're not even gonna bother contesting mid. Let's see, do we have an archer over here? We do. Looks like Kaut is actually the archer here. For Orion, it doesn't look like Orion's even gonna contest mid here. It's gonna get ready to make the rotate. Meanwhile, Limitless is jumping out. Yeah, if Kaut can really focus these people in the back here, like these speedburners like Black Rose Rachel, if they can focus that, possibly get one of them. Oh, Black Rose Rachel goes in the water. They've got a soup there. See, that's what I'm talking about, the soup. Black Rose Rachel's gonna try again. If they get knocked in the water again, though, Black Rose Rachel's in the water. They might die here. Oh, they're quick to get back up. They got to be careful. They're gonna hide a little bit here. They know that they're low, and they realize that they're not even going for it. Godbolt's swimming. Yeah, see, look, the archery shots. Emoful is swimming as well.
Godbolt took a ton of damage there.
Looks like Limitless is barely going to make all on the mid. Looks like Black Rose Rachel is just waiting here. Yunyi's going to drop a soup for them and some diamond gear. Looks like Black Rose Rachel is going to make it over to mid. So yeah, that's what you see from mid. A couple of soups.
It looks like Orion has also made a wall.
Oh yeah, looks like Orion might be trying to rush mid here. If Limitless is split here, they got to be careful though. Yeah, they're getting pegged by arrows, and Limitless realizes they got the bows from mid there. Their archer is split, it looks like. Kaut is behind them. That is not a good idea. I do not like that. I do not like that from their archer. He should rotate back with the team. It looks like Orion's going to try to get out of here. They built that wall. Looks like they're going to try to go over. Looks like
Kaut is going back.
Yeah, Kaut's going to rotate back. Smart idea here. It looks like Limitless thinking about countering. They might play this one like Ray, where they're going to rotate. I don't think they're going to push straight up here. Looks like Orion's waiting for a Cout to come over. Looks like they're going to try to rotate. See if Limitless. I'm expecting Limitless to rotate here. But we'll see. Looks like, well, they make the left turn. They're thinking about it. They kind of stop here. I think they're waiting for the rest of their team. They might just make a push straight up here if they're waiting for the rest of their team.
It looks like they are rotating.
Oh, they think they're thinking about it. I think they want to push here. Some of them want to push. Some of them want to rotate. I think the majority of the team is rotating. A couple of them are kind of up here. Yeah, looks like they're all going to rotate out now. Play for the gear-wise here on Limitless's end. It's like Cout is just.
It looks like a
arrows.
Muley's just messing around over here.
Yeah, so Limitless is going to rotate over here. Kind of get this wall up, go down, get some more gear, and try to outgear once again. But then again, Orion can definitely get the gear of their own. They look like they're a little bit outgeared here by the miners, but they can definitely bring it back. Kind of what we saw in Ray. They were able to bring it back a little bit. Limitless definitely still outgeared in that team fight, but you never know if they can get like a quick pick. Looks like there's some diamonds on the roof there. I don't know if they see that. Yikes, man! Just running by those diamonds there. That's gonna kind of bother me. Some surface diamonds right there. They just missed. Let's see if someone's gonna grab those. Cout, does he see him? No, he doesn't. Doesn't even look at him. Doesn't call him out. Oh, Apparel sees them now. Good. That would have bothered me if no one got them. They're just sitting there on the ceiling. So yeah, it looks like Orion is also gonna. Oh, looks like some more diamonds over here in the cave.
It does look like Vocker is full diamond actually.
Really, probably got some pants from mid. See, that's the thing about getting mid is that you can get diamond pieces that that's some more diamonds that you wouldn't have had before. Like pants. Normally you wouldn't make pants because you could be more efficient by making a helmet and a sword, or saving to make a chest plate even, or something of the sort. Making diamond pants is almost never worth it to make diamond pants unless the rest of your team is stacked. So that must mean that they probably got these pants from mid. Yeah, they probably got these pants from mid here. So yeah, definitely the gear. They got the soup. They got some more diamond pieces. We saw a chest plate at least from mid that they got, and those diamond pants. So yeah, Limitless is definitely gonna have the gear advantage here. I think Orion's gonna try to play this one really defensive, try to bring the gear back pretty close, kind of force Limitless to make a push of their own here. I mean, something that's not a bad idea from Orion, in my opinion, right now, is to kind of make a timer stall push here, and just drain the timer a little bit, because Orion's gonna have to play defense. I think they want to play defense here, and they're probably gonna have to. So I feel like if I were Orion here, maybe make a little bit of a push here, kind of drain the timer down a little bit. Just be careful of a counter push there. I feel like they really could get something going with that. They just have to be wary of the counter push from Limitless.
I think so. I'm gonna look at the chat here for a second. Everyone's saying GG Limitless, or I guess a couple people said that. Not everyone.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I mean, Limitless definitely does have the upper hand right now, but like we saw on Ice, Limitless also appeared to have the upper hand before they started pushing, and we saw how that one ended with Orion's win there.
For sure, just because they have the outgear, sometimes it doesn't always mean that they're gonna win. Gear, I mean, obviously, plays a really big part, but
Definitely, like if they can get a pick, like what we saw last time, a pick on a player there, get the player advantage for your team. That easily changed the game for Orion there in the last map. So the gear isn't always the be-all, end-all, if you will, for winning a game, but it definitely can play a major factor here as to who's gonna win. As long as they can stick a team fight, that's the main thing for Limitless, is that they want to try to get a team fight with Orion here, because they know they outgear. They believe they can out PvP here, especially on EU with their with the ping that they have here, the server advantage.
it does look like looks like Limitless is getting hit by some shots made by Orion over there.
Yeah, I don't really like that at the moment. There's kind of, in my opinion, wasting their arrows that they could have. Even if they have a lot of arrows, then they're just feeding Limitless arrows, who's already got bows from mid. So if I were Orion, just conserve the arrows for now. Wait until either Limitless pushes or you push, and try to use the arrows then. Because otherwise, right now, they're wasting their arrows, feeding the other team, if you will. to give them extra arrows. So I don't really like those. I don't like those shots from Orion. See a couple people in chat. What's up? What's up, Aortic and Sam? How you guys doing? Yeah, it looks like looking at Limitless, they've all pretty much almost all got diamond pieces. I think they do all have diamond pieces at least. So once again, a lot like Array, a lot of diamond pieces on everyone there.
It does look like Orion is blocking up the mine, so that way if they did get in the team fight, they do not fall in.
What's up, Carla? Oh yeah, it looks like they are building just a big circle around the mine. I mean, I could see that. I don't think they're really gonna fight on this end of the mine, but they're blocking up so they don't get completely knocked in right away. It's not a bad idea. Some of the things Orion could do to kind of terraform this land a little better, dig out a little bit of a lower. I know they kind of dug out a little bit of a lower here. When we dig out the lower, kind of break this little rock formation here. If they're trying to, you know, kind of keep the defense. It looks like they might try to rotate here. Is Orion? Looks like they're gonna rotate back to their old island. It look,
They actually right now I see
their
three.
gear is good. Their gear is
Yeah.
good. Miners did really good for Orion's end.
I'm seeing all of them as 3/4. I think.
Yeah, I think they all are 3/4. So here, let me go spec back. Oh, I actually think there might have been some with iron boots, but pretty much almost all 3/4. Right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm seeing things. Actually,
It does look like they're rotating all the way over to Limitless's old island.
Let's see. Yeah, it looks like they all have 3/4. I think on Limitless's end, I think what I saw before is the miners were still not 3/4 for them. Let's see, who's this? Black Rose Rachel. Looks like they are 3/4 though.
It looks like I think both teams are pretty equal for 3/4.
Yeah, so Orion able to kind of make that back, make it back in terms of gear there. So not bad for them to make it back on gear.
It does look like Uni's going to check out the old island that Orion left to see if there's any players still left. I don't think Limitless noticed when they rotated. I think they slipped under the radar of Limitless.
Yeah, I think we'll see what Limitless is gonna decide to do. They're kind of just chilling out here. I think they're gonna try to get some pants going on here, but I think Orion might be able to get pants before that. Look at Joyful and Vakra have some pants though. So yeah, right
It doesn't
there.
look like they've noticed what island they're on, and so they haven't built a wall yet. Oh, it looks like Uni might be Yep, Uni noticed over here.
Yeah, they can definitely. Yeah, they could definitely get a wall up quickly if need be, but you like to see them get a little bit of a wall here. So it looks like Orion just has the timer advantage now. We'll see what Limitless is gonna do with this. They're all kind of grouping up here, trying to see what they can do. They're stripping a little bit of gear. They all are still kind of missing iron pants for the they're missing diamond pants for the most part. So if Orion can get a couple of diamond pants on their players, they could have the advantage here. Looks like Black Rose Rachel's making some pants here.
So it looks like Wrecked by Me and
Looks like
Joyful both have diamond pants, and now Godbelt has diamond pants now as well.
Okay, so it looks like Limitless is gonna make the push here out on the wall. See if someone's gonna call this out for Orion's end. Yeah, I think they realize.
Yep, it looks like they've noticed
get the
Cow.
shots here. I would like to see Cow get some shots right away. Instead of building the wall, he probably could have got some shots going here. He is the archer we saw from earlier. This would be the time to use your arrows here, not after
Unless
the
he
push.
ran out.
Unless he ran out. Hopefully he didn't waste all those arrows. Yeah, looks like he's gonna try to build up, take some shots here. Yeah, kind of missed opportunity here. This is that was the time you needed to be looking out to use their arrows there.
It does look like Limitless is breaking through pretty fast on this. I feel like their wall today was not very thick at all. It was really thin.
Let's see if they can. They're probably gonna be looking for somewhat of a pick here. I don't think anyone on Orion has diamond pants yet. Looks like Cout's getting hit from the lower there. Godbolt is getting some hits. Oh, that's a lot of damage there. Yeah, Orion's got to block this up a little bit. They're getting shredded by damage. Meanwhile, Limitless is just breaking through. Orion does have the lower right here. Maybe they're trying to spam it. Limitless might go through here. Oh, good block ups there. Make him hesitate a little bit there. I like it.
This looks like there are some pot shots being thrown back and forth between Orion and
Oh.
Limitless here with some bows.
Yeah, Allie throwing a bunch of apples in there. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. You kind of keep the hole open a little bit here, so give Limitless like a chance. Think they can go through, and if you can get a quick block up there, you can kind of bait them to kind of come through. Let's try to spleef on
Looks
the
like
top.
Orion has 1 minute left.
Yeah, so now Limitless has the timer advantage because they were pretty even here. Looks like Orion's got to block this up a little bit more. They're kind of falling back a little bit, so they might not have to lower if they keep going back. Looks like Limitless wants to go through this hole. We'll see if they block it up if Orion does. Yeah. Looks like Yikes Man trying to get some lower ground hits there. Yeah, I think they're still trying to spleef one again here. Is Orion? You see a lot of them on top here. So if Limitless can really get through, they might be able to. They just get a hole through and they can call it. Oh, they gotta be careful here on the top. They're trying to get one to come through. Trying to bait him out a little bit. Limitless might make this push. If they make this push, Orion's got to be ready. Yeah, they've kind of left it open for a long time. Limitless, I think, is going to come right through here.
I think that they're using apples as a good time to get a lot of damage here.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like Limitless is just kind of back up there, not really playing
Uni
aggressive.
looks like she's blocking it up now.
Oh, they got to be careful on the top here. Like Boom Trap is like, oh, yep, there they go. Ooh, got to be careful. See, that's what I'm talking about there. Orion's nonstop. We'll see if Limitless blocks this up and rotates back. They might.
Looks like Note Cards is up there. You could be easily spleefed there,
Yeah,
or get some good damage.
Limitless wants to. They're kind of baiting Orion in here, I think. They're just kind of baiting them in. They're kind of waiting back here. Orion's timer. I mean, Limitless's timer is running now as well because they're not really playing aggressive. They're just kind of just waiting
think-
here.
I feel like Kaut should be taking some. If he has more arrows, he should probably
Yeah.
try to be taking more
Yeah,
shots
there we go.
here,
We see it. We see him. He's starting to shoot some shots in here.
as they are all right next to each other. So hopefully you don't miss any.
Yeah. He should be able to hit all these shots here. So if you can spam this up a little bit here, get some shots, possibly an opportunity for Orion to counter push if you can land some more shots here. Looks like Orion's gonna go through now. Gonna try to use the crits here. Boom Trap Protocol drops early right there. 9v8 now. Limitless in favor. Mooley goes down. Alix also goes down. Limitless appears to be taking this one. 9-5, 9-2. They all drop down. Orion unable to get through that and take that counter push there. Decent idea. Unfortunately, just yelling for RR is a decent idea there. Just oh, looks like he's just gonna try to bite him out. Oh, he's trying to get one. He's comboing Godbolt. Oh no, Yikes Man. He tried. he tried to take one, tried to ruin the flawless. Unfortunately for them, Limitless is gonna take that one. Take that one 2-1 there.
We do have we do have some blacklists, or not blacklists, screen shares to see what happens. Some possible.
Possibly, we'll see. Everything has to return, but I mean, yeah. What did you see there? What did you see there from Orion or from Limitless that won them the game there? Do you think?
I feel like with Kaut missing out some really, really good shots on Orion Kaut was missing out on some really good shots on Limitless, as they were all kind of gathered together in the middle of the little tunnel that they built there, and that could have gotten some players pretty low. Even if it's just a couple hearts, it still means, you know, a really big difference. And if he could have just kept using as many shots, and, you know, the Applers kept up, I felt like they could have at least picked one. Looks like Yikes Man got frozen
Yikes
there.
Man, the mod is frozen here. The mod is frozen here. All right, so we'll see.
We'll see how that happens. But with Kaut, I feel like there was some shots that he missed. You know, even when they were all together. So very interesting, as I felt like the archer there could have possibly done a little bit better. Even if they didn't have an archer on that, they could have gone for mid, and I felt like that was probably one of the biggest mistakes that they made, was not going to mid, as, you know, it is very, very crucial, and, you know, it's one of the biggest choke points in the BCL maps. And, you know, when you have a big choke point like that, you should try to at least go for it, even if, you know, because usually it won't cost you the game just to go. Looks like Yikman saying it's a troll.
I don't know what the yikes. I don't know what the yikes. Yikes for Yikes Man. Anyways, I mean, yeah, I agree with you. I think that Kaut, as we kind of saw, but when Limitless was pushing, missed some of those arrow shots there to kind of get them low. And before they pushed, I feel like Orion could have waited a little bit longer there until they kind of had to push. Oh, you would have wanted to see some more shots from him. I feel like he probably had a lot more arrows that he could have used. He could have been spamming them in there, kind of fully charging his bow, getting the barrage there, just shooting them down in there, and then maybe make the push after you kind of get them low. I feel like the projectiles weren't quite used. Vacked. Vacker.
Look like Vacker. This
Vacker
was
also
frozen.
Okay, interesting.
It does look like Aflo is saying that the screen share was planned pre-round.
Oh, looks like there might be another one here.
I do think lobby unfrozen.
All right, lobby's unfrozen. All right, so for the time being, we've got 2-1 in favor of Limitless, pending on that screen share, of course. But yeah, congrats to them. They still played it really well. I think did Limitless. Just a couple minor mistakes, but they were able to kind of get rid of those in the final round there and able to take that one pretty solidly. I feel like they really did a good job baiting Orion in there at the end to kind of make the push, which I think that was their plan there. Able to win that one 9-0 at the end. But yeah, so if you guys are interested, there'll be another stream later. Underscore here will be streaming at 6 o'clock, Sharp 5 versus Distortion. The round number 2 for that one. So if you guys are interested, definitely tune in for that.
Lag free this time.
Lag free this time, exactly. There we go. Lag free this time, hopefully. And yeah. Also, if you guys are interested, make sure to subscribe down below. If you're curious to watch any of the other streams, there's always BCL, CCL, and MSCL all streamed on this channel. So make sure you guys subscribe so you get notified anytime that there's a stream. Also, I gotta give a shout out to our top 5 plays on the channel. If you guys are interested in top 5 plays, that is one of the main channel topics there. So definitely go check those out. Those are always interesting. Always interested to see top 5 plays from all the leagues for each week. So definitely check.
And our Twitter.
And the Twitter. Go follow the Twitter MPC League, right?
Yep.
MPC League on Twitter. There we go. Got all the shout outs here. But yeah, I think that'll do it for us. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later.